Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Steve.
I'm Travis.
And welcome to another episode of The Last Podcast You'd Want.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Oh my gosh. And there
And again
just,
with a loop,
it
DJ
just-
Steven Straw in the building.
I didn't know it was going to just
Remix.
go. I didn't know that it was going to go right into the episode that we had started. That is so funny. Ladies and gentlemen, that was brand new to the show. Hey, we're learning as we go, right? I just realized we're doing the YouTube show now. The YouTube show does not have our theme song. Our theme song made and produced by recording artist Brian Schwartz. You can
I think that's the
find
first
him.
time I heard it.
Oh yeah, man. Well, obviously you don't listen to the show.
I talk enough already. I don't need to hear it.
Brian Schwartz.
I tune myself out.
He is part of it's Oingo Boingo, former Oingo Boingo.
Oh shit!
All Stars. Not the it's a bunch of the old members that play together, and he plays in the brass section for them. He was not part of the original Oingo Boingo, but he's such a great guy. Him and his wife
Still pretty cool.
we're both on the show. And let's just get on into
Steven,
it.
yeah, how have you been, buddy?
I'm good. How's Batman? Welcome, Batman.
Oh, Batman's always good.
I am justice. I am justice.
See, he's so good his lips aren't even moving.
I am the knight.
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
But there is no such thing as revenge, as we all learned in that film.
Travis, how we doing? Having fun? I'm having fun.
I'm having a great time. It's been a great week. Work's going
Yeah.
well.
Busy.
It's starting to get hot. Summertime's in full swing here in Kansas City. It's why I've got the attire to
Sure.
match.
Show him the guns. Show him the guns.
Give 'em, I've been hitting the gym a little bit. For those of you on the YouTube channel,
Welcome.
you're impressed. I can tell. No, things are going well. Actually, I didn't get to the theater like I wanted to. It's been a busy weekend. My mother is in town from Tennessee. She just got remarried, and congratulations to her and Tate. Big shout out if you're listening.
There. Very nice.
We had a great fucking time. Rehearsal dinner was a blast. Real low key, just a family affair, and then a nice small wedding downtown with some really good old friends and some of my family I haven't seen in a long time. Just smoking some weed with people I haven't got to smoke with in a long time. Just having fun, going out in circles and cutting it
thing we
up
could
on the
ask for.
dance floor, man.
And where'd your dad sit at the
I
wedding?
threw down some moves. I'm not usually a dancer, but I was just. I felt really comfortable. I was having a great time, which is always fun, and
Best
just
you can ask for.
absolutely.
I always feel silly seeing people on the dance floor, and then I went to a silent disco and
I wanted to try that.
could not help but dance. Could not help but dance. Like
That's so great.
it's so silly.
Where did you do that?
Down in San Diego, it was actually after a wrestling show.
Are those just like pop-up events, or are they like places that are dedicated?
I
to
have
doing
no
that?
idea. They just happened to be doing a silent disco right after that wrestling show. I literally was breaking down the wrestling ring while listening to music on a headset.
Oh wow, that's perfect.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a blast.
Well, you know what's really key is like that. Everybody dancing. It was a small wedding, but it was a very, very active dance floor, and you could just blend right in and just throw whatever you wanted to do, and you didn't feel too self-conscious. So everybody had a great time. We showed the out-of-towners the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum today and the Kansas City Jazz Museum, which are just great cultural icons of the Kansas City area. So that was fun. I don't go see that kind of stuff as much as I should living here, but it's really cool to get to introduce them to that. It's been a really fun, eventful weekend. Stoked to be recording.
glad to be doing it, having some fun. Let's get into some IMDb birthday, shall we?
All right, let's see how I can do.
Celebrating a birthday today, Dave Franco.
Ah, baby Franco. I think he's pretty close to my age. Maybe a little older. So I'll say 36.
So close.
35?
37.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
In a row. How about Mr.
In a
Mr.
row.
Mr. Rick Hoffman?
Rick Hoffman.
You are going to probably know him,
Why does
Travis,
that sound so familiar?
from Suits, Billions, and
Yes.
Ballers.
Yes, the mean guy. Yeah. Okay. 53.
Ooh, Travis.
What?
52.
Oh, damn. Okay. Strong start though, within one on each.
You're close. You're close. I want to make sure the page
Honed
just
in.
skipped around on me. Yeah, 52 for him. How
Okay.
about Mr. Kids in the Hall, Scott Thompson?
Oh, that's a tough one. I haven't. Have you been watching the reboot of that at
I
all?
really want to. I have too much on my plate right now.
That's
Too
fair.
much. About to finish season 3 of Better Call Saul, and then we have 3 more episodes of that. And then once we finish that, we're doing the newest season of Stranger Things. We also have the newest season of Russian Doll as well. And
you
Kids
got
in the
Kenobi
Hall.
on your plate.
And you got Kenobi. Kids in the Hall will probably just be me. I really don't think it's going to be Tiffany's cup of tea.
It's not going anywhere. I don't
But
think
Scott,
so. Yeah.
Scott Thompson. How old do you think Scott is?
Ah, man, those guys are getting up there. They weren't even that young. I feel like when they started doing it. I'll say 60, 61.
63. Travis, you are getting so close.
Dude, that in my head actually. I feel like
All
I
right.
thought 63 at first.
Let's
Okay.
see,
All
let's
right.
see
Keep
how
them
you do
coming.
on this one. Let's see how you do on this
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Are
yeah.
you familiar with the movie Revenge of the Nerds?
Vaguely.
All right. Have you seen Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
Timothy Busfield.
I'm not
He
sure
play-
if I'm making the connection.
He plays Poindexter in Revenge of the Nerds, and I believe he plays the brother-in-law. He's the ginger brother-in-law.
Okay, I'll
in
say.
Field of Dreams.
I don't know. We gotta go 65, maybe.
Oh, spot on! Ding, ding, ding!
Yes. What a
All
roll,
right.
man!
Now,
It's a great weekend.
We could finish strong on that, but you know what? We got a great one that I think is going to be just as good to finish up on. Let me make sure I don't have any other good ones. No, this is going to be a great one to finish
You
up.
give me 4, and I'm only 4 years off even total, and my guess is today.
Snoochie Boochies, Travis Snoochies. It's
Jamie.
Jason Muse's birthday.
Okay, come on, Vince. Oh, come on. This one I feel like I'm the most familiar with, but he's younger than Kevin Smith significantly, I want to say. Like, he kind of got brought in as a young kid they thought was hilarious. But he's still pretty old. Fuck me. 48?
Oh, ding, 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 ding. We're ending on a high note, folks. Travis got the last 2. Throw it
Are
up.
you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Out of the park. 48.
Dude.
Look at that baby go.
Dude, I could not even. No way.
Woo!
No way.
48, baby.
That's how we do it.
That's how we do. All right. With that, we're going to get into the top 6 in the box office this week. Coming in at number 6 with 1.7 million, Downton Abbey, A New Era.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's still holding. Coming in at number 5, 2.2 million. Still out there, The Bad Guys. Falling to number 4 with 2.3 million. The Bob's Burgers Movie.
Already out of the top 3 early.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness comes in at number 3 with 4.9. Top Gun Maverick falls to number 2 with $50 million, being toppled by the prehistoric monster Jurassic World Dominion with $143 million. I did participate in giving to that $143 million. When I went and saw it in the theater, Travis, I got 10 trailers.
Jesus, I feel like they are showing a lot these days.
In reality, 9 trailers, because they gave us a trailer that was literally 30 seconds. We started off with the basic trailer for Lightyear, which, as we all know from last week's episode, comes out.
Someone doesn't care about it. I'm not supposed to talk about it on this week's episode.
No, you aren't.
So,
No, Travis.
I'm not going to talk about it.
You weren't supposed to talk about it on last week's episode. We have Lightyear coming out. I saw the first official full-length cut trailer for Thor: Thunder and Love,
Ooh, fuck
or
yeah.
Love and Thunder. I think it's very interesting with what they're doing with the black and white bits. Have you seen the full trailer, Travis?
No, and I'll probably avoid it, honestly. Like,
No, that's fine.
I'm at a high interest level for this film already, so I'm just going to try to go in as blind as I can.
A film that I think is very interesting, starring Tilda Swinton and Idris Elba, 3,000 Years of Longing. It's a new trailer. Go check it out, Travis.
Sounds like a terrible, boring, like, long, dry romance novel.
Idris Elba plays a genie.
Interesting.
We got a new and I believe final trailer for Bullet Train.
Oh, I did finally see something for that on TV. That looks
interesting.
Yeah, it looks trippy.
It looks fun and entertaining. A movie called Paws of Fury. It's an animated film about animals fighting.
We got that before Maverick. I forgot about that one until like 30 seconds after we stopped recording. I was like, I do remember one of them. That looked pretty cute.
We got the first official trailer for Black Adam, which I'm very excited for.
Is that's The Rock, right?
That is The Rock. The Rock was Black Adam
universe.
Black Adam was originally supposed to be the villain in the first Shazam film, and they decided to give him his own film first.
Wow! Look at that! Somebody may be learning from their past mistakes and actually introducing a character with its own origin story before just chucking them all together in one hapless fucking movie.
DC just does that. DC just does that. We got a very entertaining.
You got the best source content in the world, and you can't even.
A very entertaining trailer for a movie coming out, starring Joe Coy, the comedian Joe Coy, called Easter Sunday.
He's been so relevant as a comedian for at least over the last decade. I remember being in high school and thinking he was hilarious, and like interesting to see him now he's starring in this, I presume.
This is a purely Filipino movie. Like, it is hilarious. The best part, and I'll just give it away because I don't give a fuck. Sure. The best part of the trailer is this person's trying to get money, so they're like, take my debit card, take my debit card, take my debit card, and the mother's like, my pin is 1217, and everyone else starts going, oh, mine's 1217, mine's 1217, mine. And he goes, why are all your pins 1217? And they go, it's Manny Pacquiao's birthday.
I should have known it had something to do with that. They love him.
We got a 30-second trailer for The Black Phone, which still hasn't come out.
24th.
We got
looks fucking nutters. Ethan Hawke doing some weird projects these days, and I like it.
We got a trailer for Minions: The Rise of Gru, which I will be skipping because I'll wait for streaming.
Okay, yeah, that's fair, I guess.
And we got a new trailer for Nope, which I am
That's the Jordan Peele, right?
Very excited for. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, I'm sold on that. I've only seen one trailer for it, but that guy really knows how to fuck with my head, so I look forward to that.
But with that, though, Travis, I did go to the theater Thursday night, and I saw
let's hear about it.
Jurassic World Dominion. Not getting into a lot or spoiling it.
Who'd you go with? What'd you get? Did you get any popcorn?
Went with my wife and former guest of the show, Jason Doring. Jason and I went and saw the first Jurassic World in the theater together. And we went and saw this one. I had myself a kid pack.
You're a smart man.
Hell yeah. Snuck myself in some Junior Mints because I like to mix Junior Mints into my popcorn.
Chocolate, it's mint, it's refreshing.
It's a little bit
like
sweet and salty together. You get the sweet of the Junior Mint, the salty of the popcorn together. Chef's kiss.
I do the same thing with Bunch of Crunch.
My wife snuck in Red Vines and got all those. Jurassic Park Dominion was.
How do you sneak in a whole tub of Red Vines though?
It's just a box.
I've only ever seen them, I swear, either like the movie size box or the fucking giant tubs. Like, do they sell a Twizzler size package or?
They just sell a little package. They don't sell the big tub. And lots of good nostalgia. Lots of things that are very remnant or just a straight reference to the original Jurassic Park.
Sure.
I feel that this movie would have been better as a two-parter, or they could have easily taken out 20 to 30 minutes of storyline.
Yeah, movies in general just seem to be needlessly long these days, and
It really
don't
is,
understand
and
it.
this movie is not better than the first Jurassic World, but it is better than Fallen Kingdom, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Fallen Kingdom was a little wayward. It wasn't bad, but it just was like, what story are you telling right now? That was with the DNA and the kids,
Yeah,
guy's
and
daughter, or
this
whatever.
is a
And
continuation of all of that. And I don't know. It's I'll have to give it a second viewing. I'm a huge fan of the original Jurassic Park.
Mhm.
So I'm just I'm not sure if they're going to do more with this. I don't know if this was the final one. It feels like it was the final one.
3 would
I'm
be a
just
logical number.
I'm just unsure. Three is the magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number.
Jack
Travis,
Black.
that is way before Jack Black, but
I always think of that when he's singing the
School of
song.
Rock.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's because it's an actual. It's like the
That's a magic number.
yeah. It's from that that
Uh-oh,
1950s
guys.
day.
Miss Mullins is smoking crack. Oh, you know what that means.
Okay, so Travis,
Sorry.
you saw some new stuff.
I did actually, and I
what-
really liked it. Fresh to streaming this week, a Happy Madison production called Hustle on Netflix, a platform you guys may be familiar with.
And is that an Adam Sandler flick?
Yeah, he stars in it. He plays an aging NBA scout who has to travel all across like Europe and Asia and Africa and everywhere to look for talent for. In this movie, he works for the Philadelphia 76ers, looking for possible draft picks or people they want to sign out of free agency and things like that. Try to round out the team, so he just travels all over. And
He's trying to make a team.
no, the Sixers already have it. They're just trying to. He's trying to help
This
them find
this sounds
the
very
next.
this sounds very reminiscent of the Albert Brooks movie The Scout with Brendan Fraser, where he travels to Mexico and
Yes.
recruits Brendan Fraser, who's playing in Mexican baseball.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, he's in some random country, and the guy he's supposed to see is sitting the game out with an injury, and then he's just kind of roaming around the city, and he stumbles upon this street ball game. These guys playing for money, and one dude's just dominating, and he's like legit, and he's out there playing in work boots and shit. So he recruits him. He tries to get the team to take him on. They don't want him, so he does it himself and tries to train the kid and get him ready for the NBA draft combine. It's kind of that really good mix in between like the typical Happy Madison production versus like an Uncut Gems or a Punch. It's not like so intense, but you do see like a more serious side. Like it does tell like it's not gritty, but it does tell like a more serious story. But it's got a lot of humor and lightheartedness to it, and great tons of NBA player cameos, which is kind of fun. And turns out actually the main actor playing the basketball player is a real NBA player. And I mean, he plays like a foreigner who doesn't speak much English, so not a tough role to pull off for an actual foreign NBA player. But I thought he did a great job. And the basketball action is all really good. So if you're a sports fan, that really checks the box. And if you're a Sandler fan, it's got still his kind of jokiness to it and like little hints of seriousness here and there. But I don't know. I really liked it. I think it's a if you're a Sandler fan or just a fan of basketball, period, I think you'll really enjoy it, and it's definitely worth checking out.
Excellent. That's
Yeah.
going.
Hopefully, I wasn't too monotone just talking about all that.
Anything else in reality? Anything new that you've been watching?
Kenobi. I watched part 4.
Yeah. What did you did you check out the first episode of Miss Marvel?
Not interested.
You should check it out. It's a fun new adventure into the world of Marvel. You get your first Indian hero, and there's a lot of good humor in it.
I feel like I have enough Marvel in my life. I'll continue to see like the big box office hits, but I'm not going to dive deeper into that world. I don't desire for more content from them, though. I'm satisfied.
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be.
There's a lot to watch, Steven.
Because
I have to draw the line somewhere.
DC's given you so little.
I have to draw
DC's giving you so little, like, of quality content that, like, Marvel just
That's not
continues to.
true. They have great TV shows, and they mostly put out quality movies. And yeah, I don't stutter when I say that at all, 'cause I full-heartedly believe it, and I stand behind it, and I've been entertained by all of them, and I watch them again and again, and
And again, sure.
fuck you.
You should check out Miss Marvel. It's a fun one.
Kenobi Part 4 and this.
At least check out the first episode, and then if you don't like it, like, fuck off. I don't care. But Kenobi dives deeper into the world of Obi-Wan.
Yes and no, though. I feel like they kind of almost took a step back with this one. I really thought it was going to get ramped up a notch, and it was an exciting episode in some regards. Like, the lights come out and the lightsaber flashes. That was a really cool visual. And him with the holding the glass together with the Force. That scene was
Awesome.
I was hoping what was going to happen, and it did in the best way possible, and it was fucking awesome. But at the same time, at other moments, just kind of like in Part 3 when he actually went face-to-face with Vader, it was a bit of a letdown. I understand they need to build up, but it's anticlimactic in some moments where I thought, man, this could really be something.
But you also have to remember, in reality, like, nothing big is going to, like, neither of them are going to die. Vader's not going to get hurt. I don't even think the only explanation
That makes sense.
I'm sorry to break it to you. The only explanation I really want them to explain is they're supposed to be 10 years old, right? Luke and Leia are supposed to be 10 years old right now.
Yes.
How does he turn from how he is now to the old man he is in A New Hope in 8 years?
That's how old they are in the other one?
Yeah, they're 18 years old.
Whoa. Yeah, no, he's not old enough looking in this one at all. And he's just straight gray and like.
He's an old man. I'm not trying to be an asshole and poke holes into that. But
should they wait another 10 years before they shot this one?
That's one thing that I always, just is linger in my mind, because I know it.
Ewan McGregor's aging too well, god damn it.
But no, Obi-Wan is fun, man.
Do you think we'll see any like Qui-Gon Jinn like Force appearance or anything?
I believe so. I think at some point we are definitely going to get a Qui-Gon Jinn.
I hope. I mean,
Force appearance of some sort.
He's got to. I mean, that's who Obi-Wan leans upon for his guidance when he's, struggling.
Sure.
Still really liking it. Still enjoyed it.
100%.
Some of like the more the scene at the end where they really try to like tear your heart out didn't really hit me too much, because I just felt like that the character, I didn't know anything about him. I don't know. It's like, I don't know if you expect me to be sad right now. I barely met this guy.
Sure. But Travis, you know what? Coming out, I know that last week we talked about Lightyear, but there are actually 2 other movies that are coming out this week in the theater that I did not know about. We're going to have a movie called Spiderhead. It's an action crime drama. It's 106 minutes, starring Miles Teller and Chris Hemsworth.
I'm missing that. I'm sorry.
And
I had no idea. I thought we weren't going to get anything until the 24th, really.
And a movie called Brian and Charles with David Earl, Chris Hayward. I don't know about that. That's a comedy. It's 90 minutes.
Are those like, maybe you're getting some West Coast releases? I'm behind the gap probably here in the Midwest.
I'm not sure, but that's what IMDb is advertising. 2 great films coming out the next week after that, but we're not going to get into that right now.
Oh, fuck me running.
Well, you know what? If we can, we would.
Should I not mention Elvis in the Black Phone?
If this wouldn't actually like stop the actual recording, I'd hang up on you so fast. Please, legit, don't do that shit.
Okay. I'm not. You guys, I'm totally serious.
No, you're not, because you're gonna fucking do it next week. All right, let's play a little IMDb game before we get on out of here.
Yeah, let me kick your bet before
I doubt that one's gonna happen.
Be the cherry on top of what is already a great weekend, Steven.
All right, great. I'm gonna change the person that I had. I'm gonna go to who I think is gonna be a better choice.
Oh, okay. Wait, so you're going first?
Well, you can go first, or I can go first.
Don't matter to me, sir.
Who would you like?
How many are we playing to?
Do you want to play to 5?
On the IMDb game?
What do you want to play to?
That's
Oh,
a little
yeah.
quick.
You want to play to 10?
I played a 10, I think would be
All right, call it.
heads.
It's indeed heads.
Oh, okay. I'll
Your
go
choice.
first.
Do you,
Hit
do
me.
you,
Oh, no, wait. I'm gonna hit you with one first. I wanna give you one
Yeah.
first.
go ahead.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
I'm going to
The
say
very old man.
The Dark Knight. I am going to say Bram Stoker's Dracula. I am going to say Leon the Professional. And I am going to say it's the one where he played Churchill.
I'm not gonna help you.
It's the one where he played Churchill, and I don't know the name of that one. So I will go ahead and say the did I say The Dark Knight to begin with?
Yeah.
Then I'll say Batman Begins, which is what I originally meant to say.
Right. Okay. Well, you got two. Dark Knight, you were correct. You missed Tinker Tailor, Soldier Spy, and Darkest Hour is what you were thinking of. I thought for a second you were gonna say it, but then you said Dark Knight again. I was like, oh, thank God. And yes, you got Bram Stoker's Dracula. Congrats.
Boom. Travis, we're gonna throw it back to a guest that we've had on our show. Stuart Pankin. Stuart Pankin.
Oh man. Okay. Honey, we shrunk ourselves. Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. Oh shit, what did we have him on for? He was it's Glenn Close. Fatal Attraction.
Okay.
So I'll say Fatal Attraction.
Yep. And
I don't know if I can think of another Stuart Pankin flick off the top of my head. Damn. Nah, I don't know. I think I could sit here for a long time and maybe not pop off. Unless
Travis?
there's the second Xenon, I guess. But I
Travis?
couldn't think of the subtitle.
You're walking away with 1 point.
Okay.
Go ahead and mark yourself on the board. Honey,
Which one did I get?
We shrunk ourselves. Funny enough, we were talking about this before the podcast. Congo. Oh no, I was talking to somebody else about that. I was talking to somebody else about that. Congo.
Might have helped me.
Arachnophobia.
Oh.
And not necessarily the news.
Well, Mr. Pankin, I apologize. It was still a joy to have you on the podcast, and still love Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, one of my favorites in the franchise. And the first direct to VHS ever.
And what's my next one?
Oh yeah. How about we keep it on point here? Oops. And I give you Mr. Ewan McGregor.
Ooh, Mr. Ewan McGregor. I'm gonna say Train Spotting. I'm going to say Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Okay.
I am going to say, what has Ewan McGregor been in besides Star Wars?
Steph.
I'm gonna. No, he wasn't in that. I'm gonna say Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Well, you got to come away with 1 point, Steven. Trainspotting was on there. Trainspotting apparently has a sequel. You could have gotten that.
I was thinking about Trainspotting too.
A very different T2. Moulin Rouge.
Motherfucker.
And something called August, Osage County.
Okay.
Never heard of it. Kind of a tough one. Didn't realize how. I thought I was actually maybe giving you a layup there for a second until I scrolled down and saw what was there.
Well, let's see if you can. So what is it right now? It's 3-1.
You've got 3, and I've got 1 after.
Well, let's see if you can take the lead on Miss Diane Franklin.
Oh man,
another former guest of the show.
Well, okay. I'll have to go obviously with Better Off Dead.
Okay.
That's their biggest one, I would think, and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Okay.
Amityville 2. I don't know if I remember what subtitle was there with that. Fuck. And damn, we did that one on the podcast. They didn't bring her back for Face the Music, did they?
No.
She did a American Virgin. American Virgins.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's my 4 guesses.
You're walking away with 2 points.
Oh, okay, tied it up.
And I'm giving you a leeway on the 2 points.
Okay, let's hear it then.
Better Off Dead.
Yep.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, I really thought it. Which one's the first? I thought Bogus was the second one, right?
Bogus is the second one.
I thought that was the one with the princesses.
They're both the princesses. They meet the princesses in the first one and bring them back, and that's her at the end of the movie and during it, and then they replace them in the second one, and then they replace them in the third.
I suck. Damn it.
They actually replaced one of the princesses with Andre's fiance from The League.
Really?
Yes. Amityville 2, The Possession.
Oh, okay, that's when you're giving me leeway on.
Yes. And I'm gonna wait for you to finish this drink. The Last American.
Oh, you're not gonna give me that one. Okay.
No, you didn't say last. You just said American Virgin.
Wow, I was close to coming away with. I could have come away with 4 points there.
Forgot a whole word.
You laid it up for me. I knew what her biggest 4 films were, and I dropped the ball on the name of 2 of them.
What's your next one?
I'm sorry, Diane. Still, it was such a joy to interview you. It was really fun. You're a sweet lady. My next one for you, I stick with the Diane, but I give you the Diane Keaton.
Ooh, Diane Keaton. I'm going to say First Wives Club. I'm going to say Something's Gotta Give. I'm going to say Annie Hall. And I'm going to say The Family Stone.
Oh, 3 out of 4. Big points. He's at 6 points.
Nice.
Yeah, Annie Hall, Something's Gotta Give, The Family Stone, and Love and Death is the one you missed. Never heard of it.
I'm not going to win that one. I am continuing on my trend.
I am roasted here.
It's cool, man. Just sweat that water weight off. I am continuing the trend of former guests from the show. Travis, who's the next one?
Jason Acuna.
Jason Wee Man Acuna.
Okay, well, I mean, Jackass the movie, Jackass Forever, and I'll say, I don't know, Jackass 3D. Although it was in the movie Grind, but I doubt that's on his list.
So which one are you going with?
3D.
Travis, you're walking away with 1 point.
What?
Jackass 3D.
Oh, thank God I said 3D.
Elfman. Jackass number 2.
Oh, I skipped number 2 and it was there.
And they're giving him producer credit on something called The Left in the Desert.
Oh my God. 6-4 after 3 rounds.
I'm trying to think if we had any other guests that have credits.
How much time do we have left?
We are currently at 33 minutes, so let's go one more round and then we're good.
Okay, yeah, I need to stump you here and hopefully get the bunch on my next one.
And I got one more good actor for you.
I will say Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, let's say A Rumble in the Bronx, Around the World in 80 Days, Rush Hour, and Rush Hour 2.
Damn, you got 2. Rush Hour and Rush Hour 2. But other than that, it's Who Am I? And Police Story.
At least it wasn't Kung Fu Panda. I would have been pissed if it was.
You are settled in with a neat 8 points, sir. And you
what
have
are
a
you
4-point lead with me. All I can do is tie.
Let's see if you can tie it up with Mr. Sam the Ma'am Levine.
Oh, jeez. I want to say hopefully they'll put Freaks and Geeks up there. So Freaks and Geeks. What else has he been in? Fanboys. Glorious Bastards. Is he in Can't Hardly Wait? I feel like no, he's not. He's too young for that. Can I not even come up with a fourth one? I'm definitely not going to tie you if I can't come up with a fourth one. I don't know that many Sam Levine movies.
Oh, well, do you want to just walk away with what you have?
I mean, at best I have 7 if I got all 3 of those right. But I don't know what else to guess right now. Fuck
And
me.
Travis is leaving the game with 5 points.
What?
Inglorious Bastards,
Okay.
a new TV show that's out on HBO Max that I want to check out called Minx.
Oh, dude, yeah, I've been recommending that everybody. You want to check it out?
Travis, you might
Dickhead.
kick yourself for this. Wet, hot
Americans.
American summer, and not another teen movie.
I am definitely gonna kick myself for not another teen movie. I
Wow.
watched that too many times. I was like picturing him in that role. That's where I think I got the Can't Hardly Wait.
matter what, even if it's what. True love is what I want the most. I just jerked off in your French toast. I love that movie. Prom tonight. Do. And then Ted Mosley looks at everyone and goes, "How did everybody in our school learn to dance the same dance together?"
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of The Last Podcast You Want. Thank you for joining us either in your ears or on YouTube. Please make sure check out and subscribe to our YouTube show, please. And thank you. Travis, did you bring a little quote with you tonight?
If it's meant to be, it's up to me. Just remember that, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming on this continuous journey. We love you all. For Travis, I'm Steve. And until next week, tip the veal, try the staff. We'll see you then.